Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. In case you're just here for Disney content, I do have a Disney unboxing playlist that I'll leave linked for you right up here. But let's take a look at the box that I've got for you today, which is a fantasy level Bibbidi box. Now, if you're not familiar with Bibbidi, they do all kinds of fandoms, not just Disney. They also do Harry Potter, Marvel, even Nickelodeon. They have price points from $39 up to $119. The fantasy level falls right in the middle at $59 plus $9.50 in shipping. And for me, that's about the right dose of magic every month. It does mean that I'm not going to get high ticket items like Loungefly mini backpacks, which is totally fine because I don't have room for any more. That said, I am going to be reducing the number of Disney unboxings that I do here on the channel, not getting rid of them, just probably more like 3 or 4 per month. And that's for a couple of reasons. One is for my budget, but also because I just don't have space for that much more Disney merch. I've kind of been splurging for the past year and a half since I started my channel. Also because the parks have been closed here in California, it was just a nice way of getting a nice dose of magic and all of the merch that I've been eyeing for years and years. But at this point, I feel like I can cut back just a little bit, save my money, and really wait for when there's certain items that I really want to add to my collection. I do really appreciate that Bibbidi works with my preferences so well. When you first sign up, you fill out a very extensive questionnaire, and then they also have a wish list feature every month, which I appreciate. You get to log in and you can see what they have in stock. You even have the opportunity to move certain items directly into your box if you really have your heart set on something, or you can just heart items and let them know that you'd love to see those in your box. Of course, it's not guaranteed. I have to admit, I have kind of liked the surprise element of mystery boxes so long as the items are within my preferences. However, I'm also really looking forward to getting back into the parks and getting to pick merchandise out for myself. It looks like it might be happening in the next few months. They finally announced that Disneyland can open as soon as April 1st, but even then it's only going to be at 15% and it's only going to be for California residents. Still, I'm really looking forward to it, and again, it's another reason for me to maybe cut back on having to get all of my Disney magic through subscription boxes. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Now, another reason to get into that wish list every month is because that is how they determine the shipping order. Although I will tell you guys, I get in there in the first hour every single month, and my box still does not ship until the very end. I don't usually get it until the first week of the following month. So this is actually my February box, and I just got it a couple of days ago. So inside, I am seeing their little product folder. Now, when they first started, there was a different little postcard print every month, which I really thought was fun because often it was really seasonal. And then they started doing it where each of the curators that are there at headquarters had their own particular postcard. But then when it started happening, it's you'd get the same postcard over and over again because there's certain people who really like kind of know your account and your preferences. So I usually get the same couple of people that curate my boxes. So now they're doing these little folders, and then if you want to, you can actually cut this front flap off and frame it and have it out as your seasonal decor, which I do think this is a cute design that they kind of redid the red truck with a Christmas tree in the back, and this is more Valentine's-y. But again, I get my box so late that I wouldn't necessarily putting this up in my house anyway, but it's not necessarily something that I did anyway, so it's totally fine by me. But this does have the spoiler sheet on the inside, which is when we will find out who curated my box and the total retail value. Now, another change that they have done over the past like few months, probably like 5 or 6 months now, is they do a reusable bag, which is a cool idea and I appreciate it, even though I actually do use paper shred quite a bit. But I don't really like the style of bag they do. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm actually going to take everything out just so they're not like clunking against one another. So they do a little cinch bag, and I like the ones that have a little bit more of a clear foot, like a square rectangle at the bottom, because then they work really well as a grocery bag. These are more like like big pouches, and for whatever reason I don't find them that useful when I am shopping, but I get that other people use them for other things. But again, there's only so many of these bags that I can have as well, and these I don't feel like I can recycle the way that I can recycle paper shreds. So I did just pull everything out. That's the other thing with these reusable bags, is you can't really just kind of reach in there the way you could with the paper shred, or you can't like see things kind of peeking out through there. You have to pretty much take everything out of the bag so they're not like clunking around. So the bag this month is, I do appreciate that it's like a nice basic black, but it kind of looks like a garbage bag to me, which is Bibbidi written in kind of like silver. So you can kind of see it's got these handles, and then it's got these cord drawstrings so you can cinch it tight, but it's kind of got like, it does have a foot to it, but it's not a very like broad one. So again, it doesn't really work for me for groceries, which is what I would normally want to use this as. And I do feel like they could be a little bit more fun in terms of the designs, and maybe make the branding like a little bit more subtle, and I would probably be tempted to use these bags more if they had like a little element of Disney. Maybe they could mimic the little product folder that they give us, even like just slightly like, or just like the shape of a Mickey head or whatever, I feel like would be better. Although I do realize again that they work with so many different fandoms that they would then have to create different bags. But I like that it's black, but I don't really use those bags that much, and then I feel bad throwing those away where I didn't feel bad recycling the paper shred. So I did pull 3 items out, and it looks like I am going to have to do an ear change, which makes me happy. You guys know I love getting ears. It is one of the things that I've really started collecting over the past year and a half. I had a couple of pairs of ears from the parks, but mostly like holiday ones. And then when I started filling out preferences, I had to think about what could fit in my house and what I really liked and what I always like looked at the parks, and it was always ears. So let me go ahead and cut the little tag off so you can see these ones. Now these have been on my preferences for a long time, you guys, and I was really tempted to get these cornflower blue velvet ears myself from Shop Disney, but I just knew that one of these subscription box companies would come through for me, and they finally did. Now I need to go into all of the preference managers and make sure I update them and take these ears back off. I really appreciate how easy it is to update your preferences on the Bibbidi site. It's not as easy on some other of the subscription boxes, but I just thought these were so pretty. These are my first velvet ears, and I just think the color is lovely, and those iridescent sequins are amazing. So let me go ahead and try these on. So then they are so comfy too. I have to tell you guys, in case you haven't heard me say it in a past Disney unboxing, if you're anything like me, you tried on Mickey or Minnie ears a long time ago in the parks, and they were so uncomfortable and they gave you like an instant headache. But these, whatever, like how they changed up the ear technology, I can wear these in the parks like all day. I mean, I'll take them off for a ride or two so you get a little bit of a break, but you really can wear them all day, and they're kind of nice in terms of keeping your hair back and everything. And I just think these are so pretty. So I am very excited to have these. These will probably be some of the ears that I actually have out on display. I've limited the number that I display because I don't want it to take over my entire wall here in my office, but I think these are awesome, and I'm very happy to finally have them. Most of you guys know, and if you didn't, I'll let you know that ears are normally $29.99 in the parks, which is a little bit crazy, but at this point I'm just kind of used to that. So let's go ahead and look at the next item. You kind of heard it clunking around. It's a little art piece. It is within my preferences because I do love Winnie the Pooh, and I do think that I said that I didn't mind art pieces. Usually they get us prints from Wonderground Galleries, but this is like a wood block sign with classic Pooh, who's carrying his little balloon, trying to get up to steal some honey, most likely. But it's got that great quote, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Now, if you guys have watched any of my other unboxings, you know that I am not like a huge fan of home decor or artwork that has words on it. I just feel like artwork is such a personal thing, and I really like to be able to pick it out for myself. I do appreciate that it's got like the little hanger hook, but you could also, of course, because it's this like box style, just sit it up on a little shelf somewhere, but I'm not sure that I actually have room in my house for this at the moment, even though I think the quote is pretty cute. It's just not really like my personal aesthetic. So hopefully this didn't contribute too much to the value of my box. Again, it is within my preferences, but I wouldn't have probably picked this out for myself. And then we have one more item in the box, which is, I think, something probably from the wish list, and that is a jewelry piece. So it came in a little like bag. And I like Disney jewelry, even though I don't necessarily wear it a ton, because I feel like it can be very subtle Disney. And then I also feel like it doesn't take up a lot of space in my house, and I don't mind having it. That said, I have so much Disney jewelry, just like I have so many ears now, that even if I went to the parks like, you know, 10 days of the year, that would be a lot for me, I would have different jewelry for every single day. So this is from the Dots and Dashes collection, and it does have the little pink sticker on it that tells you that it is a parks exclusive. So they actually got it at the parks, and it sounds like, and it does have the price tag still on it. It says it was $24.99. It does sound like one of the ones I picked out. So it's a little bit of a mess in here. I'll see if I can pull these out so you can see, but it is an earring and necklace set, and it's kind of whimsical. It's a little bit like louder of jewelry than I would normally get. I'm trying to see if it will come out. So it looks like it's kind of stuck in there. So it's matching earrings and a necklace, and then I'll try to pull this back so you guys can see. So I thought these were cute just because they're very like colorful, and of course I like gold jewelry and dangly earrings. So we got Mickey and Minnie on opposing earrings, and then we've got them together on this necklace, and I just thought that would be really cute. It's kind of unusual, I feel like, to see Mickey in yellow shorts, but Minnie's got the classic red, and I even have the ears that match with the red hat and flower. So these aren't the kinds of things that I would wear in like my everyday life for a little dash of Disney, but I would certainly wear them in the parks and do my whole like Minnie Mouse like bounding outfit or something. So I thought they were cute, and again, it's not like a huge price there, but definitely worth 25 bucks to have a cute like earring and necklace set. So let's go ahead and take a look now at our spoiler sheet, and we'll find out exactly how much that Winnie the Pooh little block art piece was, since we already know about the jewelry and the ears. And we'll also find out who curated the box, which is always kind of fun too. So let's see, this one, it does not say who curated my box. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. It's by Becky, which is great. She's like one of the OGs over there. So we've got the Disney Parks exclusive ears headband. Again, cornflower blue is what they are called, $29.99. We got the Mickey and Minnie necklace and earring set, $24.99. We knew that because the price tag was still on it. And then the Winnie the Pooh balloon float 5x7 wood box sign was $12.99. So not like a crazy price on that, which I definitely appreciate, bringing our total value to $67.97. So that is not quite the 10% above what I paid that I'm always looking for. And again, if you guys haven't watched my Disney unboxings before, I'm generally looking for a value of 10% above the box price, just to reflect the fact that I used to, as a annual pass holder, get a 10% discount, but also in this case because then it would cover the $9.50 in shipping. So this does not quite cover that 10% or the $9.50 in shipping. It's pretty close, but not quite. It's like a $8 above value, $9 above value. So it's okay, but it's not like a super impressive ROI, I guess you could say. But it's okay, again, because, you know, I can't get to the parks right now. It's still a good hour-and-a-half drive for me, even if I wanted to go shopping in downtown Disney. I did not get tickets for Touch of Disney. I did not even try because I knew that it was going to be impossible to get, and I'd rather just wait until it's a more full experience with some rides open versus just becoming a shopping and eating extravaganza, even those are some of my favorite things to do, obviously, at Disneyland. So this was a pretty good box in terms of value and fitting my preferences. The wood block art piece is not really my personal style, although they wouldn't necessarily know that. It definitely was within my preferences because I do love Winnie the Pooh. But let me know what you guys thought about this fantasy level box, what your favorite item was. My favorite by far is these gorgeous ears, because I just think they're kind of classy, and that color and that bow are beautiful. So I do hope you guys enjoy these unboxings. If you enjoyed this one, please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what boxes, what Disney boxes in particular you would like to see here on the channel, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.